What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and today we are going to be talking about NXT TakeOver Toronto. It ain't even came yet, and I'm hyped. I'm already hyped already. I literally just got done watching. Goddamn. Hold on. Oh no, it's over. God damn it. I just got done watching Dallas again. Or as I like to call it, the invasion of the Asians. No offense there, because I love Shinsuke and I love Asuka, as you can obviously see. So Toronto is the invasion of the Canadians. So, which is kind of weird, because at Dallas you had your two Canadians in two different prominent matches, but here they're fighting each other. So let's start with that match. You have a Bobby Roode versus Tye Dillinger. These are predictions, by the way. Bobby Roode versus Tye Dillinger. I would love for Tye to get the win. Mr. 10 himself. He got Cody Rhodes traveling all over the world doing the cartwheel 10 gimmick. So that'd be good. But you can't have Bobby Roode lose here. You just simply can't have Bobby Roode lose here, because he is going to be one of the next contenders for the NXT title. So Bobby Roode is going to win this match. I'm probably going to do the predictions kind of fast, because I have a lot of ideas going into the future of NXT. So we're going to do the predictions fast, and then I'm going to be talking things I want to see in the future, and I'll probably elaborate these more in more videos throughout the weekend after Saturday itself. So the next match is going to be the finals of the DRTTCF Dusty Road Tag Team Classic Finals. So I don't know why I said S. Anyways, it's the Authors of Pain versus TM61. You're gonna have Paul Ellering. He's banned from ringside, but from what I hear, he's actually going to be suspended in a shark cage above the ring, like a stripper, like a little stripper girl. Dance for me. That sounded so weird. Dance for me. Like, there was a joke to go along with that, but it didn't come out right at all. So we're just gonna ignore that. So Authors of Pain are going to win this just to keep their dominance going. If TM61 wins, which I have no faith in them winning at all. They're a very, very good team. I enjoy them a lot, but I don't see them winning. If they do win, it'll be a very big win for them, a very surprise win, being the ones to actually end the run of the Authors of Pain, which would be a very interesting story. I would like to see that, but like, I like to see Tye Dillinger win, but I don't see AOP losing to TM61. And then we have best 2 out of 3 falls. Again, we have the Revival, this time defending their titles in this match, versus DIY, Gargano, and Ciampa. And as you can tell by the layout, I am really pulling for DIY to win. Spoiler alert, they may be my favorite tag team on the planet right now, that I can see at least weekly. One of my favorite, okay, we'll talk about it later, but yeah, they're probably one of my favorite tag teams in the WWE right now, let's put it like that. Ciampa and Gargano are just amazing, fucking amazing to watch. Excuse my French, but they are the personification of the tag team division in the fucking tag team. And the Revival is just good. The Revival is just pure good. The ways they got those sneaky tags and all that stuff. But I think it's time for, like I said, I'm going to talk about this in the end of this video, but I think it's time for DIY to get those belts. And the Revival, we'll talk about them in a second. And then we have, for the women's NXT title, you have Bae, Asuka versus my MILF, one of my original crushes, because like I said, I was around during the Attitude Era, but I didn't care. So my era is the, like, you know, the ruthless aggression through PG, quote unquote, John Cena era. But there are so many hidden gems in this era, like Layla L, her fine ass. Yeah, I'm talking women hidden gems. You had Layla L, Maurice came back, she was a hidden gem. Oksana, Cherry from Deuce and Domino, Melina, who is still banging. She was at WCPW over the weekend, and she still got it. I mean, looks, body, talent. She still wrestles every now and then. I don't know if she's like really heavy into it, but I know she does wrestle every now and then for like David Hero's promotion. Well, it's not really his promotion anymore if you go through their storyline. Anyways, but yeah, it was a lot. Gail Kim, Nivea. I don't know. It was something dirty about Victoria Tara. But Mickie James is finally making her return to the E. My MILF, my baby. I know last time I seen her, she was, I don't know if it was in one of those promotions, like indie promotions, or was it in TNA? I can't remember which one, but she is still active, but she had a baby. That's why I'm calling her MILF. She did have a baby with Magnus, and I'm just hoping Magnus tags along. Please, Mickie, please bring Magnus with you. Please bring Magnus with you. So Mickie James versus Asuka. Of course, Asuka is going to be the one to walk out, but Mickie James should look very good in this match. She shouldn't have that much ring rest. I think she's only been away from the sport. I know she went off for a while, got married, had the baby, came back. She was doing all that stuff with James Storm. That was literally some of the last stuff I actually remember watching in TNA was Magnus was mad at James Storm for bringing Mickie back and all that stuff, yada yada yada. But Mickie James is gonna look good in this match, so it's gonna be a great match. And no, Mickie James is not the replacement for Como se dice Trish Stratus, who was supposed to be in this match. No, who people thought were supposed to be in this match, but whatever. So, and then that leads us into the last match of this evening that's advertised right now. Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura, or aka Kinshasa. Nakamura's gonna win. So let's do this. Let me just say a couple of things about this real quick, and I see some things going down after this that probably might transpire. First, let's work our way up from the top to the bottom. Samoa Joe is going to SmackDown by, if not the end of this year, by the end of this month. We will see Samoa Joe on SmackDown. I would not be surprised if he's Shane McMahon's saving grace for Team SmackDown, and probably even to be his saving grace against Brock Lesnar. Plain and simple right there. I don't think I should have to elaborate on that anymore. But Samoa Joe is going to be on SmackDown in the near future. I'm saying SmackDown because I don't want anybody to go to Raw. Asuka. As you can see on my layout, I have 2 of my 3 future picks for 2017. The third one is Liv Morgan. Y'all think it's a joke. The third one is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is the Alexa Bliss in this situation, where there was Emma, Alexa Bliss, and Dana Brooke. Of course, Emma in this situation is going to be I would say Emma would be the who did I compare them to? It was Alexa Bliss, Emma, and Dana Brooke. Those are the 3 that was like kind of under everybody. No, Carmella. We'll take out Dana Brooke and put in Carmella. So those 3 on the other end, Liv Morgan, who might actually get called up sooner than later. Liv Morgan, como se dice, Billie Kay, Bay. Oh my God, Bay. And Amber Moon, her little sexy thick ass. Those are your 3 to look out for. Trust me. Trust me. I've never steered you wrong before. Have I? Have I ever steered you guys wrong before? Alright. So, listen to this kind of situation I have. Why push Amber Moon so quick? Remember Bayley? Guys, remember Bayley? Remember that one? How it took her forever to finally win that title? Do the same thing with Amber Moon. Book her to the moon, but don't let her win the big one, I should say. Cause right now you have Billie Kay and Peyton Royce kind of being like your beautiful people right now. Kind of like how Emma and I know the beautiful people were Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. I'm just, you know, saying a lot of things at once. Leave me alone. So Emma, do you have like your Emma and Dana Brooke pairing, kind of like that? You see what I'm getting at? Do you have Bailey, Carmella? You kind of got and you for a little while you had, what was it, Becky Lynch and what's that child name? I can't remember her name right now, so I'm just gonna do one of these numbers and her. So they were all kind of tandems right now, or in the past. So they're the same thing. Why not shock the world and put the title on Billie Kay? She doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be like a one-on-one situation where she wins it. Asuka can lose clean in like a triple threat or a fatal four-way match. I'm calling that. I think this is a good idea, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Fatal four-way triple threat match. That way Asuka doesn't have to lose clean. It could be, like I said, Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Amber Moon, and Asuka. Fatal four-way match. No, or it could be Liv Morgan, Amber Moon, Billie Kay, and Asuka. And then you can have Peyton Royce on the outside playing interference, and that causes a big enough distraction to give Billie Kay the title. And then it's like, holy shit. And then that's a clean way to get the title off Asuka. That's a clean way to get the title off Asuka and keep her undefeated. And then you can play around with that for a while, like Billie Kay's afraid to defend the title against Asuka or something like that. And when she does, she like finds ways to win and keep the title. That way, it sets up Amber Moon coming in the wings, setting her up, you know, because you're gonna have her defending against Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Amber Moon. And Amber Moon's gonna be the one to come up and dethrone Billie Kay. Book it! Book this shit now! Book it! That just makes the most sense to me. And then you also got a team like the Revival, who has done everything they can at NXT, being two-time. I am all gimmicked out right now. I am all gimmicked out right now. So, yeah, the Revival, put them on SmackDown because we don't want anybody on Raw. Other than that, that's the predictions, guys, and those are my afterthoughts. I'll probably do a little bit more, elaboration on some of that stuff afterwards, you know, maybe tomorrow, like I said, or maybe during or after the review during. You guys know what I'm trying to say. When this shit is over with, I'll probably elaborate a little bit more. So leave your guys' predictions and thoughts on NXT Toronto coming up this Saturday from Toronto, Canada, because I cannot remember the arena that they're in. Live on the WWE Network. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple of matches on the pre-show. You might see Billie Kay versus Liv Morgan on the pre-show, or Peyton Royce or somebody on the pre-show. So, or some kind of cruiserweight match. Or there's going to be at least three more matches on this card tonight, where there's 2 on the pre-show, 1 on the main card. So whatever, done talking. If you guys want to, you can follow all the links in the description down below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch are all linked down there for your enjoyment. Share this video out with your friends. Subscribe if you have not already. And liking always shows your support. There should be 2 links for you guys to check out some other videos. And subscribing is always simple by pressing the little circle-y thing in the middle of your screen. Ha! With all of that being said, I am Shawn the Prophet, and I kind of look like, every time I put this wig on, I think I look like goddamn Kenny Omega. I'm kind of Kenny Omega. I'm sorry.